And we are back, as always, to talk about the tokusatsu we watched this week. This is Half Hour Henshin. I am one of your hosts, Sleepy Witch, joined by.
DJ Zer, the 2.5D Hero Tuber.
And I mean, we're starting off with Gavon, the best second episode of any Project Red series we've gotten so far.
I know, but we did get a lot more world building. We actually got to see villains. We got to see a lot of interesting stuff this episode.
We
Like,
got to see
yeah,
evil Gavon,
yes, we did.
which I didn't. I'm gonna be honest, I did not know that was a thing we were getting. I should have
Yeah.
assumed from the fact that it's like, hey, everyone's Gavon. I guess evil Gavon makes sense.
hmm
But I mean, we're kind of picking up from where we left off. I love the vibe of like you're under arrest and he just immediately slips out of the fucking handcuffs.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the reason why was because like saying, wait, how do you have Gavon? You're coming with us, and it's like because there's only be one Gavon in the universe, and then pretty much us who've like seen some pre-release material, like, you sure about that?
But it's also I do like the his thing where it's like you're not technically wrong,
Yeah.
because he's not technically wrong. There is only one Gavon in the universe. That's true, sort of, mainly. I mean, I like the way that we've gotten his Silver Gavon characterized. Was not expecting him to also be an android.
Yeah, that was crazy. It's like, are you human? No, an artificial one, and it's like I'm just a puppet. I'm like, oh,
I also love
eh.
this the little bit of foreshadowing where we're getting where it's like the person who made you must have been really awesome, and then it goes up to what's her name, AGI,
Mhm.
uh,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, maybe similar people, because I think she's only said that the commander like programmed her,
hmm
but he might not have been the one who like made her.
hmm
So I don't know. Maybe we're gonna get mysterious android builder down the line.
Seems like it.
I mean, starting off, it looks like we're setting up some sort of syndicate. Obviously, we had like a low level dealer who was who was selling these Immor gears. Basically, I would assume just to whoever they can find who wants them, using
Yeah.
the pink earth as a big advertisement for their power.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout outs to drug analogies.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man, wait, I forgot. Did you watch Colorado Double yet?
I have not. I do know that
Okay.
that the what are they called, the Gaia
The
memories are very like drum
Yeah.
adjacent.
Yeah. Like that's that was what was going through my mind when I was watching. I'm like saying, "Oh my god, this is just dopants and stuff like that again."
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe so,
but
maybe so.
but yeah, and surprise, and but yeah, it's kind of funny because I mean, I think we like fully dealt with him last episode, but like the brother, like just like he wasn't really shown because it just really just dealt with the dealer, and then anything that had to do with the brother, we were like getting information through the sister.
Yeah, I mean we see him for a second because obviously we see him in the car right before
Mm.
the dealer attacks. I do love setting up this dealer. I love how campy this guy was as like a bad guy.
Yes,
Uh, I love
yes.
literally like big kind of mafioso guy with an ever gear. He's got the big metal arm to go with the fit. Um,
Mhm.
Shows up literally like punches the car out. Uh, Great campiness from him. Great like vibes as a bad guy. And it's like, well, you know about us. Time for you to be erased. Uh,
Yeah.
it was a really good, I feel like, campy, villain of the week guy. Him using his Emor gears to like basically keep reviving his subordinates.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm like, oh dang, yeah, it's kind of cool, like seeing all the Emmer gears being used, like and just like I like they are really creative, and surprisingly, like despite this being the toy commercial, um, like it's like it doesn't feel like they're just completely shoving them down our throats. They're just like, oh yeah, cool, like these things, these cute little things are just cute.
No, I will say, going to an example of something else that is also like a sort of toy commercial. Uh, we caught up with the Vanguard anime, so I've been making my friend watch the Buddy Fight anime, and especially those early bits of the Buddy Fight anime. They are really like, can you pull a Buddy rare card? Can you buy the toy? Buy the toy. Buy the cards, please. It was a lot. It's been a while since I've watched it because that anime is like 12 years old now or something. But I was
Mhm.
like, oh man, I did not remember how egregiously they were like, can you pull a buddy rare card? Uh,
Yeah.
and so I was like, yeah, no, I don't think anything like that is happening here. The M more Gears is this like little emotion engines are really like they're an interesting concept. I love the different little emotion blasts they do. First of all, I feel like it's a
Mhm.
really clever way to like have a gun weapon that doesn't like instantly just kill people.
Yeah.
Plus, it's got really creative uses with like the ways that they get immobilized and stuff.
Mhm.
But I think the big thing here is obviously the we get to finally see both of them fight. I don't know if you saw the dual wielding fucking translation thing that happened on Twitter.
I did not.
So apparently, I don't know if you remember. This is like an old thing, but apparently, like dual wielding or whatever is also like a slang term for bisexual.
Oh, okay. I had a feeling it had something to do with
And
that because
yeah, and
I.
apparently there was like a pair of subs that were literally like where he pulls out the second sword and he's like, ah, bisexual. I see. And I saw people talking about it. I thought it was pretty funny for like a
I
little like a mix up, but
I wonder if it's actually real or someone just did joke subs.
oh, no idea. Could be either, honestly. You know how people are about making shit up on Twitter. Uh
Yeah.
but it was funny enough that I mentioned it. It was a funny enough callback to like an old thing I'd seen. Uh I mean, really impressive fight choreography. Uh I loved a lot of the stuff we were doing. We got a bunch of really good like jumping off of buildings. Uh
Mhm.
I especially do like the Silver Gavan when he was doing his like 1v2 fight, kind of just spinning around. He had a lot of really cool bits.
Yeah. Also, I love the way that he summoned his swords. That was actually like super cool. He
Oh,
basically takes like his
I
badge, it shows up, and then he basically just like scissors it.
yep. And then I like that how when he like puts them away, they like merge into one sword.
Yeah, that's cool. And like I will say I am starting to understand, people, and I am still getting distracted by the shape of the sword just
Ah,
being.
it just being the Don Brother recolor. I understand. I get it.
Yeah, it's distracting.
It is a little bit. Uh, but to be fair, luckily that's only something we as people who have watched Don Brothers have to deal with.
Yes, but people
Uh,
that are watching Project Red only will have not experienced that.
I mean, basically anyone who has just hasn't seen Don Brothers in anything. Because to be fair, they were like those swords are like a prominent Don Brothers thing. But other big thing is we got the mech.
Yes, and also I love the entire sequence, and it's like we get to see like the what is it, the investigation division be completely out of the loop because like say okay it's like we need confirmation, and we basically see like different departments all like basically just giving their thumbprint. It was kind of cool, like just all over.
No, for sure. I think my favorite bit is like you said, like the investigation division being like, "Oh my god, the brass are moving again. We got to be ready to act at any point." And it's like, bro, they are not calling you.
Yeah, yeah. I was
Uh,
like looking at that like, really, you really think you are?
I mean, they do. They really do think they are. That is true.
Yeah, yeah, but honestly, it's really cool. And then pretty much, yeah, the episode ends, and what's it called? We actually get number one. We actually get. I'm not sure. Is it just the ending song? Actually, no, it is just the ending song, or is it the opening? But yeah, we get to see that we get a dance ending. We get a
Okay, so
dance
is that the
ending.
ending? I thought people were talking about that being the opening.
I'm not sure. We will see where they place it.
We got a
But
dance
yeah,
something. It
yes.
was cute. I liked the vibe. Uh, my only thing is literally like I get it. We do kind of spoil it in the ending anyway or whatever. But it's like if you were gonna wait to show it to us, you should have just waited to episode 3 so we would have already met all three Gavans.
But it doesn't matter. at that much because they actually did the thing that I was hoping that we kind of complained about last week, but they fixed this week. Where after that we actually get to see Kiki and Koto. Um,
Yep. And we're setting
yeah.
them up for Gold Gavan. I like that they're the forensics unit in their universe. That's pretty cool. Uh, I like how the role of Gavan doesn't seem to like discriminate between any unit. It could be kind of anyone. I'm also going back. I really like the silver guy. I like the him being an android and being kind of like looking for what he's wanting to do and how he's wanting to live. Uh, I like the setup of like his emo gear is sadness, even though he doesn't feel anything, and I love this ending of, our parting ways. If I could feel something, I would cry, and he's like, "Well, I'm not crying, am I?" I like their vibes. I
Yeah.
definitely can't wait to see how he gets used more because obviously at the end of this episode we just leave his world, and I'm kind of
Yes.
seeing what's going to lead to like us seeing him more than just this one time. Uh, but other than that, so far, I mean, I'm fairly happy with Gavan. Hasn't blown me away in any way, shape, or form, but it's just solid in my opinion. Good
Yeah.
action, decent choreography. The suits aren't my favorite, but some suits just aren't going to be your favorite. But I like the characters so far. I like the setup. Pleasantly enjoying it.
Yes.
Uh, Something, man. Speaking about pleasantly enjoying, this episode of Tojima, or
Yeah.
at the very least, to be fair, for me, the A plot of this episode of Tojima.
Yeah.
The B plot was
Uh,
was was very whatever to me. But it was not as funny as the A plot. Uh, we're back
wait,
in
wait,
the
wait,
mountains.
okay, okay. I was gonna say like which one are you considering the A plot? Which was the B plot?
I'm considering the A plot the thing that we kind of saw more of, I think. But yeah. So it's time to go back to the mountains. We're training Mr. Yakuza. Uh, Again, first of all, consider reminding us that like Mr. Yakuza is in like pretty good shape. It's just these other two guys are freaks. Uh,
Yeah, they're
because
just absolute
he's
freaks.
giving up at like 100 pull-ups, and it's like, doing like 20 pull-ups, you're in pretty good shape.
Yes.
Doing 100 pull-ups is pretty crazy. And then we're seeing the other two assholes 235, 300, whatever they're on, and like not even phased. They're just like still going full steam. Uh, Obviously, we're seeing more development of him. He's trying to get stronger. He's not even relying on the combatant form. Uh, and then we get introduced to what I would consider the main character of this episode, the rooster.
Yes.
The fact that he's like, hey, I'd kill for some meat, and he gets told technically there is one way for us to get meat, and he brings out this little rooster. He's a little frail old man looking rooster, and just the setup of like, if you can catch him, you can cook him, and he just goes for it, and the rooster just fucking goes feral. Just fucking
Yeah.
annihilates him. Uh, I do like that we got the backstory that apparently his grandma was raising fucking roosters for fucking rooster fighting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Master Shamo.
Master Shamo, a legendary fighter from the ring. His aura is unmatched. Uh,
Oh my god. Yeah, this thing was ridiculous.
it was ridiculous. It was really funny. I do like that this is what kind of makes him see like, okay, I'm a small fry. I need to take this even more seriously. And we get a couple of more days of training. All of it, basically, in my opinion, pretty good setup. I did not expect him to really be roped into like the main characters, but it's kind of fun that he did. Uh,
Hmm.
and then we're cutting to the B plot. We've got more of the combat girls hosting a game tournament. Uh, I forget what little Shocker girl's name is, but she shows up dressed as a dude, except not really. Like, damn, you would not have expected like a hat or something to hide your head.
Hmm.
uh, but obviously, we get the reveal of what Batman has wanted to do with the idols this whole time, uh,
Yes.
which is just recruitment propaganda. Join Shocker and you will get a girlfriend, and she will be an idol.
That was the most ridiculous thing. I'm like, oh my fucking
And the
god.
worst part is they all immediately folded because they were all trying to run away. They're like, "Oh, this is kind of weird. What's going on?" And then it's like, "You could have an idle girlfriend." Immediately they were like, "Absolutely, sign me the fuck up." Uh, I mean, obviously now we have to deal with like what, like easily like another 100 shocker guys we got caught. Like we had all the idols. Now we have at least a bunch of guys caught too. Uh, and in addition, Rider Man and Shocker Girl got caught while snooping in. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how they're getting out of that at the moment.
Yeah, especially because the other guys are in the
Yeah,
mountains. Oh wait,
two
wait, wait,
two.
wait, wait, wait. Yeah,
Well, I was like,
tackle will probably
yeah, I
save
was gonna
him.
say two of our other main combatants are off. Three if we count the Yakuza guys are off in the mountains. Tackle is hopefully coming back, but we also don't know how long it's been to see if like her injuries have healed as well. Uh,
Mhm.
but I mean, they're obviously setting up something going on there. Uh, and then we get the resolution of the A plot. He's been taking his Yakuza man has been taking his training way more seriously. He does a light spar with Tojima where he uses like a fucking like what shoulder roll
Yes.
uh, to get in a good hit. And he's like, I got this. I will fight Master Shamu. Uh, I mean, I can't believe how seriously they take the Rooster fight. Uh,
Yeah, it
it,
was amazing.
it was animated super well. He's fucking dodging for his life. Uh, he gets the one good punch in with the shoulder roll. The rooster falls to the ground, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, you did it! You're fucking awesome!" And it's like, "Yeah, didn't think you'd actually do it, man." And then Master Shamu gets up, fucking spitting. His resolve will not be stopped. To which is, when he gets called Master Shamu, he thanks him for his service, and then were you ready for that to happen after immediately afterward?
The cat? Oh
Yeah.
no. No, I was not ready for that.
Just everyone's like, "Oh, we respect you so much, Master Shabu." A cat immediately shows up, grabs it by the neck, and just fucking runs into the woods.
Yes.
Master Shabu, the fucking vibe of like the afterwards everyone at night, and it's like the cat, that cat's been eyeing him for a long time, uh,
Mm.
and then just the like Master Shabu, thank you for your sacrifice, as you see him like fucking reflected on the moon.
Yeah.
Uh, and then again, just like with the idol thing, we get a setup for next episode. Miss Shocker Combatant has found them in the woods,
Yeah.
and we're finally gonna get a fight with him. We're gonna see the results of his training. Uh, yeah, I mean, obviously, it looks like we're setting up for I would say like the big confrontation of the season. Uh, we'll see if after that, we get any more of this later down the line, or if there is any more. Because again, I don't know if I was telling you, I don't remember how long the manga went, but I know it wasn't super translated when I had first read it, like years ago.
Ooh. Yeah.
So we'll see how much we get there. I mean, I'm still hoping for a season 2 of Red Ranger Isekai too.
Oh man,
But
yeah,
with how anime
it's just
seasons
wild.
go, that's probably a pipe dream at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
Speaking
just waiting for
about
season
pipe
twos.
dreams, though,
Oh my god. How okay, so like what the hell is that? It's like this is episode what 23. Like normally this is the kind of stuff that I feel like I've said this for at least like 3 seasons we've talked about. Normally we see this kind of stuff at episode 40, but no, no. What we saw in this episode from the start was them slamming on the gas pedal and not letting up.
first of all,
Holy crap.
we're gonna continue talking about the catastrophe form. First of all, just him just slowly walk. There's nothing more terrifying in these shows or in like game stuff. The guy who's like slowly walking towards you and you can't stop him. Uh, just fucking demolishes fucking Knox. Doesn't stand
Yeah.
a chance. We get the fucking catastrophe finish, and again watching this with my friend, and he was like, does he have a green goblin glider?" And the fact that it's like a little fucking hover pad that sets him up for the kick,
Mhm.
Honestly, incredible. Uh, Obviously, the biggest thing from this episode, Nox is dead.
Yeah, and this was before the opening.
Yeah, he just fucking kills him. The cops show up. He's passed out. Nox is dead. I guess I was gonna say. I guess both of our paranormal investigation units lost their fucking lost dreamer people because we lost fucking six last episode too. Now Nox is dead. Uh, it okay. This is the thing that because I don't think we've seen anything about his actor getting his flowers, right? I tried looking, but I didn't see any images.
Mhm.
So I think this out of all of these, I think this is probably the most likely fake out death.
Yes, it
My
feels like
current
a fake out.
my current thought is again, we were talking about him maybe even being a double agent for the lady, him sacrificing himself for this form to show up and for her dreams to come true, but also like I don't buy it at the moment.
Hmm.
Uh
Yeah, yeah. This is definitely a fake out death because I mean, Nox never became a good guy,
no,
so
which we don't even know about. I think he will be, but again,
bro thinks he's part of the team in the opening still. So
he does. He does. Uh and then we're cutting between the, Baku's asleep again, more permanently this time. He's not waking up again. We're getting
Mhm.
kind of a redux. We're getting some stuff from his sister, where apparently it seems like he's been sleeping more and more. Uh,
Yeah,
which is like, oh, this is might be dangerous kind of thing. Maybe
mhm.
he's
It's
already
actually
fallen to the dream.
yeah, it's kind of horrifying. Like, say, yeah, he can't wake up. Like, and they're doing a lot of stuff to try and wake him up, and it's like, nah.
Nope. Uh, the setup between, we have the paranormal investigation units and we get the reveals of code, it having an anagram, it working
Mhm.
secretly, uh the him already knowing who they are,
Yeah,
which makes sense. uh and then we're going back to the dream, Baku and them, Baku basically being like, I should have done this from the start.
yeah. Oh man, what Baku does, it is insane. Like, like,
I mean,
oh my god, okay, like,
we've
it's
already
like
been,
there's so much that happens at once here that it's like,
yeah, I want to go
man,
back to something that we've talked about from the beginning. One of the things this show has done really well is style Baku in a way that like you always know when he's dreaming and when he's not because of just how he
yeah,
looks, the vibe, his eyes, and they've always kept that like he's a different guy in his dreams kind of thing going on.
yeah,
Uh and this last episode is where we had the swap where we're seeing like regular Baku in his own dream instead of Seven. Uh And after that last crash out from last week, where he was like, I am seven, I am seven, I am seven. Now we get, I guess, the culmination of that. He's decided that he can wake both him and Nem up by doing what he always does, destroying the dream, destroying the nightmare. Uh, and so he uses Catastrum and just fucking crashes the moon straight into his dream.
yeah. And because he did that, he woke both of them up.
Yep. And first of
Yeah,
all, the setup of the moon here has been so good because they always show it to us in dreams. And it's always been this thing where like, oh, that's a cool little aesthetic thing to show us we're in a dream. And it's like, oh, I think they've been waiting to use that moon for this.
yeah. Like,
Uh, but yes,
it's sick as hell. Just drops to the moon. Everyone like they both wake up. And at this point, I'm actually kind of unsure. Does this also mean that like we basically see Bach, I mean Seven wake up. We see Nem wake up, but we'll get back to that later. And but does that mean that just Knox just died in the dream, or does he? But is he actually awake in real life now that he's shattered it all?
I have no idea. That is a thought that I had because one of the main
Yeah,
things would be that they recovered his body. We don't know where it is. Again, we haven't seen flowers for the actor, and I can't imagine Knox is gone. I still
exactly.
can hardly believe 5 and 6 are gone. Uh,
Yes.
but I think they were definitely more set up. I don't think Nox is set up in the same way. Uh,
Yeah. Plus the whole setup with Nox killing both of those, that felt like it was in the real world, I think.
I mean, no, that was in the real world,
Oh yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
Nox death was in the real world. Uh,
Mm.
but that dream Nox, the main thing is we don't even know if that dream Nox, because that could have been a Nox that Baku was dreaming about. That didn't have to be
Yes.
Nox. So we don't know. Uh, but also with how they're connected, that could just be real Nox. Uh, that's kind of the big thing there. I think the other really interesting thing here is obviously, as you said, what happens right after is everyone else is currently like arguing about stuff, and he just wakes up, immediately brushes everyone off, uh, goes to
It's
the
like I'm
fucking
not
room,
Baku.
and there's like a
Yeah.
second little closet in there where he pulls out the Seven outfit, puts it on, and even his eyes are a different color, and he's like,
Mm.
Baku's dead. I am only seven now.
Yeah. Oh man, I thought that was
Whoo!
gonna happen earlier in the episode, but man, no, no, like
No,
that was a crazy setup to this.
and the setup of hey, I gotta go to work because oh yeah, the demon lord, he's escaped, he's out here. We forgot about that. We have not been talking. That was not been relevant so far uh,
Yes.
to the show up until this point where Baku shows up and again seeing the new resolve of Seven. Uh, Another thing that we didn't talk about earlier is his sister found the card for the therapist he's been seeing, which we know is the lady. Uh, and
Yes.
they basically have a conversation where she gets kind of basically like mind wiped into like you'll forget about this or whatever so that we could talk about it and it won't matter but
Yes.
she's talking about how she thinks that he may have a fucking impulse for destruction hidden down in his subconscious, and that could be the thing that causes all his accidents after he does good.
Hmm.
Because we're getting into like the theories of dreams affecting like the waking world and stuff, and if that was his subconscious dream, that could be why even though he helps people, he gets hurt in the process. Uh,
Which makes a lot of sense.
and it's kind of crazy. But also, we see this destruction mirrored in the fact that he shows up. We did also get confirmation that the Catastrum thing is a thing that goes on top of the regular belt. Uh,
Yes.
Technically, I hadn't looked at the toy yet at the time, but technically I didn't know that because I was like, oh, did he just get like a new belt? Because it kind of looked like that when it spawned.
Yeah, but it
Uh,
just opens up. It's just it just opens up big.
yep, yep. But he basically just annihilates the demon lord. Uh, and he leaves the place in fucking ruins, going back to that thing, destructive impulse, which seems to be Catastrum's whole bit. Uh, and yeah, I don't know. We're just kind of left, kind of holding the pieces, uh, with one final reveal, which is Nem's awake, and
Yeah.
obviously
Oh man,
Nem is awake
like
in the grasp of
like
the
I
lady.
said, yeah, this reveal was insane because, like I said, pretty much they did not let up on what happens in this episode. It's like it was just completely enthralling.
And
Like actually, I
especially,
mean, like there's something that we did gloss over a little bit. Like three visits Baku while he's asleep, if I remember correctly, too, right?
yep,
Like yeah, like it's just insane. But yeah, like Nem wakes up and encounters the lady,
yep,
but
which makes sense because we assumed
yeah,
that's who took her. We knew that much. Uh,
yeah,
but yeah, we get the reveal of because we know that Nem comes from an orphanage, and she's like, "Mom."
yeah,
Ooh, the big thing here too is not only did we get this reveal that was set up like this, but it really was. We have never. I feel like so far we have not been in the palm of the lady's hand. This whole
yeah.
thing, Nox dying, her waking up. It seems like we've played like Baku has played perfectly into everything.
Hmm.
And so next week's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Holy
Uh,
crap.
we're gonna see probably Human Zero.
Yeah, I need to rewatch that ending because I think I was just in shock at that
Yeah,
final.
we've seen people are assuming that the guy we see that's Human Zero. I have no idea. I My current thought and vibe had been how we talked about a while ago about like there was like a theory that like Zero could be like Baku's dad.
Yes.
I've currently shifted that into thinking that Zero could be Nox's dad, which could explain the
Ooh.
fucking resentment, the animosity. It could also explain if we're dealing with the that's dad is the lady
Yeah.
mom, and is that also would that make like Nox and Nem siblings, both with
Yeah.
the N names as far as like their the things that we know them by, but also in the opening they get kind of touted as like a pair. We see the like the door from one side and then on the other side is Nem. So I'm like, is this
Mhm.
like a like long lost sibling kind of thing as well?
Yeah. But man, like and just going like and then we get a lot of these like with every episode preview we get a lot of out of context quotes, and we get quotes like "Don't break her, she's my mother," and
Yeah, don't break her, Seven. Oh my god, that was
like
crazy.
holy crap. And then we get like the little like tagline at the end where it says, "Don't throw away your humanity, Baku, and don't trust your mother, Nem." Like,
Yep.
oh my god.
The throwing
Like,
away your humanity, that's the thing that I'm going to be really interested in. I think
yeah.
we're setting up for a really good interesting
Yeah.
arc
And
right
then
now.
yep, and then 3 saying you've outlived your usefulness. So,
Yeah, is
is
Baku
that
against
is that
everyone?
yeah, is that actually to Baku or is that to someone else? Oh my god.
My assumptions would be it's either to Baku or to Zero, but hey, we're gonna find out next week. And after we find
Whew.
out, we'll be here to talk about it right before the new episodes go up. So thank you as
Yep.
always for listening. We will be back next week, and we will see you guys later.
Later.
This program is brought to you by.
Our unending love of tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
You can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at halfhourhenshin.